Yo, what up? It's Razor Pop lah.
Sweet dreams are made of these.
What does Annie Lennox of Eurythymics fame have in common with the beautiful Cindy Gomez?
The music starts to play.
Well, the answer is Dave Stewart. The other half of Eurythymics has found another powerful singer to work with. Cindy Gomez is currently working with Dave on her album and is on the cusp of becoming the next big thing.
Sunrise, sunset, another day is gone. Things haven't changed, it's just the same old, we'll both go on.
Born in Ontario, Canada to Colombian Belgian parents, the mixed beauty learned music from a young age and is now based in California working on her debut album. Cindy was invited to Singapore for the launch of the revamped Bada store at Peninsula Plaza, and the rising star took time out to speak to RazorTV about how she met Dave Stewart, her work in video games, and how she can sing in 8 different languages.
What is up, guys? Now I'm here with Cindy Gomez. You know, she's a singer, she's beautiful, you know, she's also an actress also, and a video game avatar. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so this is what I've heard, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, and you can sort of like add on to it. You were a struggling singer, and then you were working at a furniture store.
Yes, that's true.
And then you met Dave Stewart backstage, like the green room of like the Larry King show, and you were singing or practicing, and he's sort of like, I wanted to work with this girl.
That's pretty much the whole truth.
Yeah?
What happened was I got a phone call from a producer I had worked with. His name is Michael Bradford.
Okay.
Great guy. And he called me one day in Toronto and said, hey, do you want to come down and sing for Ringo Starr and Larry King Live? I was like, yeah. It's like a huge opportunity. I'm like, great, let's go. So I memorized a couple songs like while I had to fly immediately, so got a plane ticket go, and I met Dave backstage. Mm-hmm. And from there, he's playing guitar, and I write my songs as well, so yeah. I started improvising on something, and he goes, hey, that's cool, and it just became, like, we became good friends, and he brought me to the studio, and he shares the studio with Glenn Ballard, who did, like, the Alanis Morissette stuff, and another amazing producer. And from there, we hit it off, and they played me a song, actually. Oddly enough, it's called The Reason, which became the reason why I moved to LA.
Just then history was made, right?
History was made from that one phone call. Fly over, go to the studio, and then Dave asked me, why don't you move to LA? And I said, yes, okay.
So it's never stopped since then?
Yeah, it's been an awesome adventure. Like, Dave and I wrote this song with Desmond Child called World Gone Crazy.
Okay.
That pretty much sums up my world turned crazy.
Every time I go to sleep, I think of you and me in my dreams, and I can't get you out of my mind. You're with me all the time. I wish that I could see you again. Tell the music would never end, so I could hold you in my arms again and again.
Okay, since you're on the topic of your music, can you describe your music? Because I've heard some of your stuff. It's dancey, you know. It's very current. It's very relevant in today's music landscape. And you said you write your own stuff. So can you describe the music you have out now and the music that we might hear eventually?
Well, we haven't actually fully released anything out to the market, not till sometime next year. But it's like all my favorites. It's a collaboration, like melange of pop, a little bit of dance, because you kind of have to have that nowadays. Like a little bit of beat driven, like the dance world mixed with R&B, and I love rock guitars. I have this, and of course I'm working with Dave Stewart, so you have to throw a little bit of that in there.
But your love won't let me go. It's got me lifted off the ground, and I'm not coming down.
Keep a lookout for Cindy's debut album coming out late 2011. And in the next clip we find out if Cindy's been naughty or nice.